Here we go. Ducks and Beavers, matchup number 136 with Daly McClellan at the line of service. The righty tosses it over. It's a short one received by Oregon State. Lilo sets it in the middle, but Oregon defense able to keep it alive. Now another set, blocked back by the Ducks. Onio Febu gets the block on the outside, combining with Noemi Glover, and the Ducks take a 1-0 lead.
It's going to be a good opportunity today for the defense to kind of show up a little bit. They've been lacking. Matt Ulmer said this is a very offensive inclined team, and the defense is something they've been working on.
McClellan back again, has had success at the line of service this year. Palms it over, received in the back line. Now Lilo sets it near side. A little back set, dink attempt, but Collier is able to keep it up. Ofebu just hands it over to Oregon State. Now an overpass, Oregon's going to get the point on the violation. It looks like a Beaver stepped under. No, double touch by the Beavers.
Love that second attempt though from Klein to just go for the ball and keep it alive. It's what we've seen the first couple games for Oregon, and they've done a really good job of just creating those second opportunities to try to get the point.
Quick 2-0 lead for Oregon, 2 serves into the match. Daly McClellan again, tosses it across. Poorly received, Lilo sets it, far side, joust at the net, Ducks win it again, 3-0 Oregon. Ofebu has been spectacular since becoming a Duck, and already 2 blocks today. Her and Glover combining for both. 3-0 Oregon. Here we go again. McClellan, a 4th straight time, goes to the same spot. Lilo will give it up to the far side. A swing blocked back by Oregon, but the Beavs able to keep it alive. Another block on the near side. This one falls to the floor.
Ofebu has just been all over the floor so far. So on the other side with Glover, this time with Collier, she has just been a force to be reckoned with at the net.
Lost a shoot, still made the block. 4-0 Ducks. Short serve, but the libero is able to keep it up. They go near side off the fingertips of the blockers. Klein will bump set. McClellan does the same. Far side, Glover the opposite, gets it off the blocks, falls out of bounds on Oregon State's side. How about a 5-0 Ducks lead? 5-0 Oregon after Oregon State takes its first time out. Daly McClellan, serve number 6. She's had 5 in a row go her way. Tosses it over. It's another good one. Finds the back right corner. An ace for Daly McClellan, and it's 6-0 Ducks.
Just looked like Oregon State wasn't ready for that one. McClellan's been going to that back left corner this entire time, and I'm surprised that Oregon State was caught off guard there.
So let's do this thing again. Daly McClellan, number 7. It's another good one. Received by Rummel. Lilo goes into the middle, but it's kept up by Oregon. McClellan bumps that near side. Collier gets a swing, finds the back line. 7 straight for the Ducks.
We weren't entirely sure if she was going to play before this game. Again, like you mentioned in the open, that she sat out the last 2 sets against Portland State, and we wonder, how was that injury going to affect her? Didn't look like it affected her on that play.
The Beavs are going to make an offense for defense sub. Lauren Rummel out, Alondra Paz in. McClellan again goes to Paz right away, right off the bench. They'll set it far side. A swing off the blocks of Oregon. Triple touch and a free ball back Oregon's way. Owabetse to the far side. Glover gets a swing, and Oregon's able to keep it up. The defense for Oregon has been spectacular. Mimi gets a swing. Oregon State going far side, past the left boundary line, an 8-0 run for the Ducks. And just nothing is going Oregon State's way. It feels like every 50-50 ball has gone the way of the Ducks.
And the awareness for Oregon right now is really spectacular. On that ball right there, any one of them could have gone for it instead of just letting it go out. But they had that awareness of the court. They know that it was not going to stay in.
McClellan again from the near side, off the middle of the tape, and Oregon State has its first point of the match.
A little bit unfortunate there for McClellan. She had a hot streak, 8 points. You really can't ask more than her.
She's been pretty efficient in terms of service errors, service aces. That ace she had earlier was service ace number 8, that her 9th error of the year. You'll take that all day from Daly McClellan. Oregon State to serve it over. It's received in the back line. That was Vivian Light on the serve. Give and go to Collier. A one-handed reception by the Beavers. They go far side. A swing by Rummel. Finds the hardwood. So Rummel back into the match after Paz was taken out. And a quick little 2-0 run for the Beavers.
And that's going to be key for Oregon State going forward if they want to try to come back in this one, is working around the block. You know that they're going to have double blocks up in the front. So really just trying to find those holes in the court where no one's present.
Vivian Light again, similar to McClellan. Really good ratio of assists to errors, or excuse me, of aces to errors. Glover tries to dink it over. Oregon State keeps it up, far side, Rummel. They go to her again, but no one's able to find it on Oregon's side. Just miscommunication between Owabete and McClellan. Back-to-back kills from Lauren Rummel.
Yeah, it looked like a McClellan there. It was just a little bit of miscommunication on that play, almost like a campfire ball. There were 3 Ducks that could have gotten there, but just a miscommunication on that play.
Ducks lead by 5. Both teams sending arguably their best server to the line to start. Light launches it over. Owabete receives in the back line. A high arcing shot. And they go to Ofebu, who slams it home. The vertical from Oni Ofebu is just unreal sometimes.
She just went up and got that one, sent to the floor. Didn't even give Oregon State a chance at receiving it.
Mackenzie Morris into the match for her first time. Tossing from the near side, gets it over. Rummel to pause in the middle. No one's able to find it on Oregon's side. So a nice job by Ellie Schrader to get the kill there from the middle. She's been extremely efficient so far for Oregon State. Klein goes to Ofebu. It's tooled off the block, and Oregon State's able to keep it alive on their side. They go far side, and Collier receives. And a net violation. Point Ducks.
Oregon State, they can't afford to make those mistakes. Really, any free points given to Oregon, being down by 6 here in the early going, you really just can't make those mistakes.
Mimby Collier to serve for Oregon. She's been hit or miss at the service line in her career, but she is so aggressive, and it's a really good serve there. They go near side. Diving dig by McClellan. Nice play. Collier from the back row finds the back line. Oregon is up 7, 11-4.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
9 Oregon. McClellan's had a ton of success at the line of service today. Gets it over in an overpass. Will go Oregon's way, but a net violation. It looks like Oni Ofebu stepped under the net. 17-10 Oregon. A little bit of defensive miscommunication for Oregon State. Really for both squads so far. The defense, at least on the floor, the blocking's been really good for Oregon, but the floor defense has been hit or miss so far. As Light tosses it over, Collier receives. Klein sets it up, Glover off the block, 2 for 2. I catch another one. Come on. You know, they talk about it in baseball. Whenever someone is into the game for the first time, the ball always seems to find them. That's what we're like right now. First match, calling volleyball. Ball's going to seem to find us. Oregon leads by 8. Morris tosses it over. They go to the near side. Oregon's block is able to keep it up. Morris sets it. Klein tips it over. Morris the assist. Klein with the kill, and Oregon leads by 9.
That's just a great play right there by Klein. Looked like she was going to set it up. No one in Oregon State was ready for that at all. That's just another thing that she's done really well in her freshman campaign. She just knows when to pick her spots.
They give it far side off the blocker. And a good job by Rummel to get the kill. She's been Oregon State's leading attacker so far. Gets kill number 3. That'll be the libero, Yasmin Narlioglu. Wearing the orange Oregon State jersey. A good serve. Morris is able to lunge over and get it. Collier near side, tries to find the campfire zone. Narlioglu will send it over. A free ball back to Oregon. Morris to Klein. Back set Ofebu, slashes it home. 20-11 Ducks. Here's Collier back to serve. A chance for Oregon to really just dominate set number 1 as they have so far. Collier serves it short.
Talked
8
about the
aces.
struggles that she's had with her serving so far, and that was another one right there. It's really one of the parts of her game that hasn't fully developed.
She's so aggressive back there. When it works, it really works. But 8 aces, 22 errors now for Mimi Collier this year at the service line. But Oregon still leads by 8. Doanyu's back to serve. Tosses it cross court. Morris, a good dig to get it down. They go to Oabete. It's off the hands of Marlioglu and to the back line. Another kill for Michelle Oabete. Serve specialist Maya Delos Reyes back to serve for Oregon, leading by 9, 21-12 here in the first set. Launches it across. It's a good one. Rummel's able to get it. They go far side. Fulton sends it off the block and back Oregon State's way. Near side now off Oregon's block and out of bounds. Point Oregon State. Looks like Rummel there again, just in front of the referee. After the kill, she'll go back to serve. 4 kills for her so far. She's been easily Oregon State's best player, the transfer from Arizona. Now serving far side. Lofts it across. Just a little long, past the back line of Oregon. And no. We're going to say it did land in bounds. The near side referee was waving his flag up. They overturned the call.
Yeah, just another miscommunication right there between Oabete and Morris. Looked like they were always going to get on it, but then they decided to let it go out.
So Rummel gets the ace, looking for back-to-back ones, but Morris makes sure that is not the case. McClellan to Oabete, goes cross court, off the hand of a Beaver, and to the back of the gym. Oregon 3 points away from taking set 1 in dominant fashion.
Just the vertical ability is so fun to see from Michelle Oabete.
Here's Klein. Leaves it short. Quick side out for the Beavers again. And they'll make some substitutions as Iris Koba re-enters. She'll be back to serve. Still looking for her first service ace of the year. It does have 4 errors. Tosses from the far side. It's a good one. Collier lunges down to get it. Klein sets it behind her head and gives it back to Oregon State. They'll go far side. A swing off Oregon's blocks as Light went off the hands of Colby Neal with her first block of the match. Point Ducks. 23-15. Oabete back to serve. Looking to get this one to set point. Oabete hammers it over. It's a good one. Oregon State dives to keep it alive. We'll send an overpass back to the Ducks. Klein sets it far side. Glover off the hands of Rummel. And another free ball to Oregon. Back-to-back ones where they can set up their offense. Klein gives it to the middle. And there's Colby Neal to make it set point in set number 1, 24-15.
It just makes this Oregon team so much more dominant when you have 2 up front, 1 southpaw and 1 righty that can just go up and get it. Makes Colby Neal's job a lot easier.
Oabete at set point, serves it just a little bit long. Like the aggression, just couldn't find the back line. 24-16. Oregon State sends Hester back in, along with Emma Lilo. The Ducks have kept Lilo pretty quiet, just 4 assists for the freshman. Oregon fans getting loud here to try to end set number 1. Lilo. McClellan is able to keep it alive. Klein to Collier, off the fingertips and a good Oregon State block. Lilo, a bump set to the far side for Light. Finds the hardwood just in front of the diving Daly McClellan. And Oregon State stays alive here in the first set. Lilo again. diving reception McClellan, and then a diving bump set by Klein. Collier a swing, gives it over to Lilo. Far side light dink attempt, punched in the air by Colby Neal. Glover a swing and a diving reception. Good job by Lilo to stay on this side of the net as Oregon State sends it over. In the middle, Neal. Hands in the air, Rummel keeps it alive. Swing to the near side. Owabete dives to get it. Klein to Glover. Cross court, finds the hardwood. Oregon wins set 1, 25-17. Oregon State will start with the volleyball. Serving from our right to our left with the freshman Emma Lilo at the line of service. 5 assists in set number 1 for her. If you missed talking about it in the open, Lilo, 48 assists in her first match as a Beaver. That's the record for any Beaver in their first match. The righty tosses it cross court. Owabete goes over to get it. McClellan will bump set it far side. Collier goes way long into the back of the gym. And the Beavers take a 1-0 lead in the second set. No, point Ducks, it went off the block. So Oregon takes a 1-0 lead again. This is the set where Oregon State has had the most success this year, averaging about 24 points in set number 2, the only set that they have a winning record. A poor reception, no, Fabu goes over to get it, but she stepped on the line. It was a joust at the net that only half the squads knew about. Fabu, just a little too over-aggressive.
Yeah, she was trying to be aggressive there, and rightfully so. I mean, she has that length where she's able to do something like that, but just got to be aware of the net.
It'll be Vivian Light to serve from the near side. Tosses cross court. It's able to find the back line. Collier and Owabete back in that back line were inching closer and closer to each other, trying to figure out who was going to get it. They both decided it was going to go long, and neither of them were right, and Oregon State has its first lead of the match. Here's Vivian Light again from the near side. It's a short one, but Collier is able to receive. Klein sets it. Glover goes cross court, finds the hardwood. Perfectly spins it in past the right boundary.
Glover's done that so well in this matchup so far, really just the cross court. There's always that kind of gap on the far side. You would think it goes to the back court, but she likes playing up towards that front third.
5 kills already for Glover. Morris tosses it over, poorly received in the back line. Narlioglu a give and go. Back to Rummel. Oregon's blocks are able to keep it up. Klein far side for Collier. Slams it inside the right boundary. No, just a little long. It'll be Narlioglu. Serve it across again. Here it comes. Received by Morris. Now Klein sets it far side. Collier another swing. The hands of the Beavers able to keep it alive, and it'll be a free ball back Oregon's way. Klein dinks it across, but Narlioglu dives to get it. Lilo sets it far side, and Hester gets the kill off the tip of the block of Oregon. So Oregon State takes a 2-point lead, 4-2. Narlioglu to serve it again. Muscles it over. It's a good one. Joust at the net. Ducks are somehow able to keep it alive, and they'll send a free ball back from Owabete, but it finds, no, does not find the hardwood. Just a little past the right edge.
That was a really close play right there, but it's just a nice job from Collier again to give her team that second effort. The ball was almost going to hit the ground, but she was able to dive and get a hand under it.
Narlioglu, a good serve. Owabete gives to Klein, near side. Wow! Onio Fabu. The velocity off her right arm.
Just absolutely slapped one to the ground, and again, she's able to find that gap where no Beaver was really able to get to that one.
Collier for Oregon, a really good serve that just clears the top tape. Near side Rommel, a vicious swing. Bumped high in the air. Ofebu tries to get back-to-back kills, but Oregon State's able to keep it alive and send a free ball Oregon's way. Klein gives to Ofebu again. How about two? Oni Ofebu is on fire early on. Ducks trailing by 1. Mimi launches it long. Six to 4 Beavers.
It's really crazy to think with how good Mimi Collier is that there's a part of her game that's really not so good. And again, with the serves, it's not the end of the world, but still, you would think with all the accolades that she has, that the serves, it wouldn't be a problem for her.
Klein tries to dink it over. Dawn Hughes was at the line of service and receives. Thornton will take a long swing, but McClellan's able to keep up. They go back line. Mimi, I don't know how they kept that up, and they're not going to be able to keep this one up. It hits off the candy cane, and again, Oni Ofebu.
Well, the serves may not be working for Collier, but the attacks definitely are. She just got up and got that one. And again, a nice block. This time a triple block. We haven't seen too many triple blocks from Oregon so far, but they were able to keep it on Oregon State side, and Beavers just couldn't come up with it.
Ofebu checks out. Maya de los Reyes checks in. Really nice serve to the right boundary. Thornton will send an overpass back to Oregon on a free ball. Morris receives. Klein backs that near side, a swing off the hip of one of Oregon State's Beavers, and Thornton gets a second try, but it goes long past the right outside line, and Oregon ties Sept 2 at 6. De los Reyes again has had a lot of success at the service line after redshirting last year. Played in 3 matches back as a freshman as a true service specialist. They go far side. Rommel takes a swing, but Oregon's block is able to keep it alive. Klein goes far side. Owabete, and Arleoglu is able to keep it alive. Near side, Thornton tips it across. Owabete receives. Klein dinks it over. A diving reception on the near side by Light. Rommel tries to get it over. Set both sides, but out of bounds. Off the hand of the Beaver. Ducks get the point. Ducks retake the lead here in the second set, after winning set number 1, 25-17. De los Reyes launches it over. It's a high arcing shot. Pass back to Oregon. Klein gives to Owabete, slams it down. Skies and rips it home. And Oregon leads by 2, forcing Oregon State to call timeout.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Poor reception by Oregon State. They set it for Hester off of Oregon's block, but Beav's able to keep it alive as Schrader sets it in the middle. A swing goes out of bounds. Point Ducks again. How about the play from Daly McClellan? It really doesn't show up on the stat sheet how good she's been at the line of service, but the secondary passer on Oregon as well. 4 assists, 3 digs. From the far side, McClellan. A poor service goes out of bounds, just a little bit long. And Oregon State gets a side out after a 3-0 Duck run.
It's a big opportunity for the Beavers to try to put something together. Down by 7, you don't want Oregon to get to the 20s and still be down by a lot. See if they can put together something here.
17-10. Vivian Light back to serve. From the near side, Collier lunges down to get in. A nice pass by Collier. Gets a give and go. Can't get the kill quite yet. Now she does. As it falls out of bounds, Oregon State can't go over and get it. And Matt Olmer's talked about how he's asked Mimi Collier to pass a little more. She does so there, gets rewarded and gets a kill.
What's so fun about this Oregon offense is just the different ways that they're able to attack. They're a really aggressive team, especially with the height that they have up front, but they're not afraid to pick those spots and really just try to throw off the opposing team's offense.
Mackenzie Morris, the transfer from Kansas State, waiting to serve as they're clearing some precipitation from the right side of the court on Oregon State's side. Morris, one of the best liberos in the Big 12 last year. A nice serve, diving to get it. It goes off the tape and falls on Oregon State's side. Lilo can't get it. An ace for Mackenzie Morris. (19-10) Oregon. Morris again, looking to make it back-to-back aces. Doesn't do so here as Lilo sets it in the middle. Schroeder sent back. Onio Febu gets the block. 21-10, Oregon leads by 11. Trying to close out set number 2. Morris again, launches. Another ace for Oregon. Mackenzie Morris, her second of the match, and Oregon leads by 12.
That was a great serve right there for Morris to just pick that back right corner and really just throw off Oregon State.
5-0 Duck run. Morris again goes to the same spot this time. Lilo is able to set it up. A swing by Hester, goes cross court and delivers the kill. So Hester is able to calm Oregon's run. But the Ducks still lead by 11. Arleoglu to serve. The true freshman. McClellan, a good reception. Bump set to Collier, off the fingertips, and Arleoglu is able to set it up. Lilo in their offense is Oregon State as Klein goes far side. Collier dinks it over. Campfire kill. Kill number 6 for Mimi Collier, makes it 23-11. She'll go send it away. Mimi from the far side. Tosses it over, it's a good one, nearly an ace, but diving to get it are the Beavers. Dink attempt, Morris dives to keep it up. Oabete sent back, and McClellan can't get a fingertip on it. No idea how Mackenzie Morris was able to keep that one alive, but the Beavs, the defensive front, really stayed strong.
Just an all-out effort from Mackenzie Morris as she dived for that one. I mean, it looked like that ball. I mean, look at the extension right there. That's athleticism 101. Just a great effort from Mackenzie Morris.
Morris again receives. Klein sets it far side. Oh, Abete off the blocks. Out of bounds. They give the point to Oregon State. No touch by the Beavers. Doanyus will serve again. Morris receives. Klein dinks it over, but a good job by shooting to keep it alive. Rummel, a swing that Morris is able to corral. Klein, back set. Collier from the back line. Off the hands of the Beaver, out of bounds. Set point for the Ducks.
Just the aggressiveness from Mimi Collier is so impressive. But what's even more impressive, too, is the velocity. She just absolutely lets go on that kill. Oregon State really just didn't have any time to react.
Feels like sometimes Mimi, when she's hitting from the back row, the seas just part for her. Skies out of nowhere. That's exactly what happened there. Here's Maya De Los Reyes. Tosses it over. It's a good one. They set it middle. And shooting gets the kill. Just in front of the back line where no Ducks were back to receive it. Lauren Rummel will try to keep set number 2 alive. Oregon leading by 10.
Defense is going to have to be really good here for Oregon State if they want to stay alive.
Rummel on the near sideline. Ducks fans getting loud. Tosses it over. Morris receives a joust at the net. Ducks are unable to keep it alive as Neal tried to go under and get it. But a nice job by shooting to get back-to-back kills. Ducks still in control here in the second set after winning set number 1 by a large margin. Lauren Rummel trying to chip away at Oregon's deficit. Here it comes. McClellan to Klein, far side. Oabete diving to keep it alive. Now Oabete, two-hand dink puts the roof on, and Oregon wins set number 2 by 10.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Phenomenal for Oregon. From the near side, tosses it over. Lunging reception, Narlioglu gives it far side off of Oregon's block, and another block for the Ducks. So Febu and Glover again, starting set number 3, just like how they ended set number 2 and 1, just dominance up front.
It's been the dynamic duo up front between Glover and Ofebu. They just timed it up perfectly on that one. It feels like no one in the backcourt really has to move at all because they have so much confidence up front.
McClellan again, a really nice serve. Rummel is able to keep it up. Lilo sets it near side. Dink attempt by Hester, and Oregon is able to keep it alive. Collier tries to go off the block, does so, but it finds the hardwood out of bounds, and Collier gets the kill on the block error from Oregon State.
And how about the second effort there from McClellan? She was on her knees trying to get back up, but then she saw that the ball was above her and was like, you know what, let me get this one real quick. Was able to get her team another point on the board.
McClellan again, just like how she started both of the first couple sets with just a nice run at the service line. Palms it across, and it's an ace! Dinks in front of a trio of Oregon State defenders. 3 straight for Oregon to start set number 3.
Just a perfect spot right there from McClellan. Nobody on that front left side, and rightfully so. She's been really aggressive going with the serves to the back court, but was able to throw off the Beavers on that one.
See if she can do it again. Diving dig by Rummel. They go to the middle. Off of Oregon's block, finds the floor. 4-0 Oregon. Onio Febu again.
It's hard to believe that Oregon State is still trying to attack on that right side despite all the blocks that we've seen up front from Glover and Ofebu. They really just have not tried to switch up the offense.
Block number 8 from Glover. McClellan again. Can't get it in this time as she goes past the left edge. And Oregon State gets his first point of the set. Narlioglu to serve. Throws it across. Collier lunges over to her right to get it. To the back line, Oabetse as Lilo bump set. Narlioglu near side. Hester gets a swing off of Oregon's block, and a nice job by the Beaver front to keep it alive. This time they can't. Another block. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Glover and Ofebu again. 9 for Noemi.
Ofebu has just been all over the court right now. Able to get the block on the left side with Collier. Still kept it alive for Oregon State, but then went over to the right side. Just really great awareness and athleticism to be able to play both the left and right blocks.
5-1 Oregon. Morris inserted in the match to serve. Light receives. They give it to Hester on the near side. Another block for the Ducks, but this one goes out of bounds as Collier tooled it just a little long. Noemi Glover averaging under a block per set this year. She has 9 through 7 points in set number 3. Off the court now, but she's made her impact. Amanda Burns into the match for the first time. Serves it across. Ofebu slams it home.
Not just a blocking specialist, but also a kill specialist as well. Just a nice running attack there and able to find the hardwood.
Collier launches it over. It's an ace. Off the hands of Narlioglu, off the face of Lauren Rummel. And ace number 1 for Mimi.
It's a great effort from Narlioglu to keep it alive, but fortunately just put it in the bad spot.
7-2 Ducks. Collier again. Nearly another ace, but Narlioglu dives to keep it up. Hester goes long. There's actually Thornton, that went past the back line. Point Ducks. 8-2. For Lindsey Bohanic, you got to start thinking about calling a timeout here in the third set before the Ducks can get too much momentum. 3 straight for Oregon. Collier again. Bombs it across. Joust at the net. Oregon can't win it. Looked like Abiv stepped over, but no call. And then an attack error by Thornton. Just left it too short. 9-2 Ducks. Timeout Bohonic, timeout Beavs. As Oregon's on a 4-0 run.
Yeah, this is a good timeout call by Oregon State. They just need to talk things over, put something together. Again, the Beavers, they played a really clean game so far, but with how good Oregon's blocking has been, it's really just no match. That was really where the Beavers maybe could have had a chance at winning this one today if the Ducks defense wasn't playing at the top of their game, but
Collier launches across to go near side. Thornton can't really get it over. McClellan bumps it in the middle. Owabete tries to tip it over. And a nice job by Oregon State's defense. They give to Thornton again. Daly dives to get it. Klein sets near side. Owabete a swing. Another lunging dig by Oregon's front. And they'll just send a free ball back Oregon State's way. Narlioglu into the middle. A set far side. They try to dink it over. Another dive by Oregon. How about another? And here's Owabete. Gets the kill. Defense turning into offense for Oregon. 5 straight for the Ducks.
And Owabete right there, she didn't do anything too special. She wasn't trying to get the kill. She would just simply got up, read the defense for Oregon State, was able to put it over, and she knew there was no one on that far left side.
10-2 Ducks. 5 straight for Oregon. They're going to clean some precipitation on the floor again. Ducks lead by 8 here in the 3rd set. Matt Ulmer 15 points from career win number 150. Collier tosses it across. Narlioglu receives. They go far side. Oregon's block's able to keep it alive. Morris set to Klein. Dinks it over. 6-0 run for Oregon. 3rd kill for Chris Klein. 11-2 Ducks.
You know, you wouldn't think a setter would be too dangerous, but Klein's the exact opposite. She just has that ability to read the defense on the opposing team, and if she sees an opportunity to get the kill, she takes it right there. Just a little dink attempt over, and was able to put it where nobody was on for Oregon State.
Collier again. Palms it across. Narlioglu receives. They go far side. A little dink attempt. Owabete dives to keep it alive. Collier from the back row. Off of Oregon State's block. Falls on their side. 7-0 Oregon. The run has just continued. Lindsey Bohanic's going to have to call timeout again. Oregon leads by 10.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
And again, palms it across. It's short, but diving to get it is Rummel. They keep it alive, but it goes off Oregon State's side. Point Ducks, 21-7. Mia Taverdi checks in for the first time, the true freshman. Who's played by far the most of any of Oregon's true freshmen. She's been really good when she's gotten the opportunities as well. McClellan with Oregon leading by 14. Palms it across, tries to find that quiet zone. Lilo back set. McClellan lunges to keep it alive. Now Collier, a swing. Finds the hardwood. Cross-court kill. Nene Collier.
Ducks have been really good about using those cross-court kills. We don't really see them too much with a lot of college volleyball programs, but some of these top programs like Nebraska and Oregon, they use them, and they've been effective so far for the Ducks.
Collier the first on either side to double-digit kills. Lilo sets it off of Oregon's block. Mia Taverdi, welcome to the match, Mia. Sends it back for her first block of the match.
You can see how happy her teammates are. Again, the most successful true freshman, they know that she's probably got a little bit of nerves out there playing in the home stadium against her rival, but she makes a big play there for her team.
4-0 run for Oregon, 23-7. Ducks leading by 16. McClellan again launches it over off the top tape, but somehow Oregon State keeps it alive. Another block attempt goes off of Oregon's block and spins out of bounds. Point Oregon State. Shooting enters again for Oregon State, who trails by 15. Yasmin Narlioglu, the freshman at the line of service for Oregon State. Tossing from the near side, gets it across. It's a low reception. McClellan Bump set to Collier, near side. A swing off of Oregon State's blocks. Light keeps it alive. Set up in the middle, off Oregon's block again, and Oregon State doing a nice job on defense. But it goes out of bounds. Long, not off the fingertips of the Ducks. Match point here, trying to get win number 150 for head coach Matt Ulmer. 24-8, the Ducks have not just doubled up, but now have tripled up the Beavers here in set number 3. And the Beavers are going to challenge. Oglu to Collier. Lyon sets it in the middle. Gregoire gets a swing off the tape. Back Oregon side. Back-to-back points for the Beavers.
It's a good attack there from Gregoire, but one of the things that Oregon really needs to do, and they've done a good job so far today, but going forward in conference play, is they just have to be aware of that second opportunity. The block is coming. You know that there's a good chance that the opposing team's going to send it back over, so you just got to be ready for that second attempt.
Arlie Oglu again. A good serve. Collier is able to keep it up. Lyon into the middle. Taverdi! Down to the floor. Oregon leads by 14, and now officially match point. And Bella Gamache will come in to serve, the true freshman, to try to give Matt Ulmer win number 150. Gamache launches it over. Received in the back line, but poorly. A swing on the near side. Diving to get it are the Ducks. Collier sends it across. Narlioglu, bump set. A far side swing off of Oregon's blocks. Taverdi's able to keep it alive. McClellan to Collier. Just a little long. Oregon State gets the point.
That would have been really fitting for Oregon if Mimi Collier, their star player, was able to finish this one off for Ulmer's win number 150, but looks like they're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Burns to serve for the Beavs. Tosses it over. McClellan receives. Klein to Collier. Narlioglu bumps it up in the back line. They set it far side. Dink attempt. Collier bumps. Into the middle. Gregoire just a little long past the right tape. Ducks still in control, but not able to close it out just yet. 24-12. Burns again to serve. Tosses it over. McClellan receives. Klein in the middle, dinks it over. Thornton keeps it alive. Collier swings. Back Oregon State side. They go far side. A swing goes off the block. Point to the Beavs. Saw the Ducks start to celebrate on their side, but not able to put it away just yet. 24-13, the 3-0 run for Oregon State. Amanda Burns has had success at the service line. See what she can do here. McClellan receives. Bucas set far side. Taverdi spun off the block. Collier gets it back, and Oregon State's able to keep it alive. To the far side, Rummel. Collier sends it up. In the middle, Gregoire tools it into the campfire zone. Win number 150 for Matt Ulmer at Oregon, and the Ducks destroy the Beavs 3-0, dominating all 3 sets.
Just complete domination from Oregon.